Welcome to Barrio Voices, where we highlight the voices of our barrios, familias, and communities. This is Velas, and I hope you're having a good one. Sit back and enjoy la plática. Órale. Now, welcome back to another great episode of Barrio Voices. Again, thank you all for tuning in to another great episode. My heart goes out to you all. Again, much love here. It's there from my corazón onto yours. I really hope that you're having a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about a great issue that has been going on within the community. Again, I haven't been really active right here on social media, on the podcast, and so on, because I've been really active in different kind of ways, right? And one of the ways has been through this campaign. This campaign specifically is to close an airport that has been poisoning a lot of our community members, especially our children, ¿verdad? And so I want to give a quick snippet of what's going down. I'm going to have two folks give you a little quick brief summary of why it's important to us. Again, like a little quick 30 seconds. But right after that, I'm going to go into more depth with each community member that, well, not each, but some community members that have been really greatly involved, that have been showing support on how we could actually make this happen, right? How could we actually close this airport? How could we put a halt to this environmental racism that continues to instill lead into the bloodstreams of our own children and families? And so I'm gonna take a quick pause, but I'm gonna also want you all to stay tuned because we have great speakers that are gonna be on this podcast. We have Yurina from Luna, we have Victor from Somos Mayfair, we have Andres Quintero from the Island Rock School Board, and we also have a great leader, hero within our own communities, Blanca Alvarado, who even was the first elected Latina city council member for San Jose. And not just that, to top it off, she has a school named after her. So when you have a school named after you, that you made it. You know what I mean? So again, a lot of great people out here, a lot of great activists, a lot of great folks that have been given the whole heart and energy for their own communities, right? Continuing to be selfless and just hoping for a brighter future, right? And so again, I'm gonna pause, allow y'all to be enlightened by these great speakers. And like I said, enough said, I'm gonna have DJ Velas hit the roller.
What we need to do is address the decades of impact and harm on our communities, the decades of this county allowing this airport to continue to poison our community, and enough with keeping the Mexicano Chicano community down like we don't exist. We are here, and we're gonna stand up for our community. I urge everybody tomorrow, August 17, 6 p.m. to log into the County Board of Supervisors and demand the closure of Reid-Hillview now.
We cannot any longer tolerate that those planes that go in and out of Reid-Hillview continue to spew poison on the lives of children and their families, and that can no longer be tolerated. If Flint, Michigan water poisoning was a call that was heard nationwide, this is a call that we hope will be heard nationwide as well.
Hi, my name is Victor Vasquez. I'm part of Somos Mayfair, the organizing team. And Somos Mayfair, what we do is we work with the community to tap into their leadership, organize ourselves, uplift people's dreams, and change our society. And today, what we're here today is to deliver over 2,500 signatures. We went door to door with different organizations like Luna, Sacred Heart, Working Partnerships, CHP, Community Health Partnerships. And we went door to door to let people know that there was lead in the gas at Reid-Hillview Airport. I would say 8 out of 10 households didn't know that. They were really disappointed and angry. And recently a study came out showing that the impact of lead is harming our toddlers, our children. Many of them are Latino and Asian American children. And so today we deliver those to the city clerk and all the different county supervisors. It was a community effort with Honorable Blanca Alvarado, the Casella Association leading the way, and all the different organizations backing them up. So tomorrow what we're gonna need to do is that it's not enough for us to say, let's get rid of the lead. What we need to do is address the decades of impact and harm on our communities, the decades of this county allowing this airport to continue to poison our community, and at the same time use that land that is public for almost like a hobby or a private interest. In the process, what we gotta do is change that. We have to close it down, make sure that that land is envisioned, developed, and planned by the community members most impacted. So at the end of the day, the resources and solutions that they come out with directly benefits them. It's a form of almost reparations for our community, and for us to say, Chale, you know, at the end of the day, we want this land to serve our purpose and the purpose of all of us. Enough with like hoarding the land, enough with poisoning our community, and enough with like keeping the Mexicano Chicano community down like we don't exist. We are here, and we're gonna stand up for our community. I urge everybody tomorrow, August 17th, 6 p.m. to log in to the County Board of Supervisors and demand the closure of Reid-Hillview now.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Yurina Guzmán y soy organizadora con Luna. Bueno, creo que este problema del aeropuerto es un problema bastante grave. Sabemos que la contaminación llega directamente a nuestros hogares, a nuestros niños, a nuestras escuelas, y a empujar a los supervisores a tomar la mejor decisión que beneficie a la comunidad es algo muy importante y extremadamente básico. Queremos comunidades limpias, salvas y con poder. Sabemos que también, ¿qué podemos hacer? Unirnos, investigar acerca del problema, cuánto nos afecta y cómo traer las herramientas para poder arreglar esto todos juntos. Uniendo, y sabemos que entre más crezamos como número de comunidad y de poder, podemos hacer los cambios. Y casi puedo decir que exigimos seguridad para nuestras familias, para nuestras comunidades y salud todavía. Creo que los supervisores deberían de pensar en las consecuencias que cada habitante de esa zona tiene. También de poder tener esa humanidad para decir cerramos y cerramos ahora y se cierra permanentemente. Que sea la comunidad y la humanidad primero y no el dinero. Gracias.
Andres Quintero, I'm a member of the Alum Rock School Board, and the reason I'm here is to ask the County Board of Supervisors to shut down the airport. We recently saw the results of a lead study that clearly demonstrate that being close to the airport is linked directly to the higher levels of lead in the blood. And so we're asking that the airport be shut down immediately as a result of that. Alum Rock School District encompasses the majority of the Reid-Hillview Airport, and so therefore it's important for us. And that's why we've actually passed a resolution asking for the airport to be shut down immediately because of the fact that it impacts our children directly. And so we have 21 school sites, libraries, child care facilities directly within the vicinity of the airport, and that's why we're asking for the airport to be shut down. You know, this is the health and safety of children, the children of East San Jose. Those children are at some point in time going to grow up, and you want to make sure that they have the best future they can for themselves. So we're asking for people to go ahead and consider this not just on a political issue, but consider this as a human issue, and consider this as something you would think of as a parent. I myself am a parent, and my children are being impacted by the lead emissions from this airport.
I am Blanca Alvarado, a community activist who began my activism in East San Jose back in the 1950s. Subsequently, I was elected to the city council and I served as vice mayor and served as a council member for 14 years. And then I was on the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors as an elected leader for the East Side and for downtown for 14 additional years. Over that period of time, since 1980, we have known that Reid-Hillview poses a real danger to our community, not only because of the landings and the takeoffs, but more recently we know specifically how damaging and poisonous the lead fuel that is used by these general aviation planes has inflicted on our children and on our families. Also, what is often not revealed is how often near misses have occurred at that airport, where we have had planes landing in people's homes, in a parking lot, in a roadway. I mean, there have been a total of 47 near misses as documented by FAA. So today we go in preparation for a significantly historic meeting tomorrow with the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors, the authorities over Reid-Hillview, to demand once and for all that this menace that has been in our lives for 40 years be removed as soon as possible. Not just as soon as possible, but immediately. We cannot any longer tolerate that those planes that go in and out of Reid-Hillview continue to spew poison on the lives of children and their families, and that can no longer be tolerated. If Flint, Michigan water poisoning was a call that was heard nationwide, this is a call that we hope will be heard nationwide as well.
Orale, there you go, mi gente. Again, much love to everybody that has been tuning in. I really appreciate all your support. I know from day one, 2 years ago, since we launched this podcast, started off just a podcast, but I want to go ahead and branch out a little bit more. I want to invite folks that want to, again, take on the role within Barrio Voices, create content, highlight their own barrios, to hit me up, because again, issues like these are going on all across the country, right? All across the U.S. and everywhere else también, And now I'm sure that a lot of things that we're speaking about within the podcast in the past couple of years, it really resonates with all of y'all because y'all are experiencing something similar to this as well. So again, if we could highlight more of our communities, it would be really appreciated by others as well. People are going to resonate with it. People are going to say, oh, you know what? That's my story as well. How could I take action within my own community? So again, if y'all want to hop on and support Barrio Voices, highlight your own community, contact me through Instagram and let me know what's up, because I definitely want to partner with y'all también, and just continue to build you all up, as y'all continue to highlight your own communities. But all the information to the airport on how y'all could take action tomorrow, August 17th, and in terms of giving public comment at the Board of Supervisors meeting, the links are below. Everything's in the description. Do what you can to just support our community in San Jose. But besides all that, I just want to say muchas gracias. Y'all been tuned to Barrio Voices, where we highlight the voices of our barrios, familias, and community. This is Velas, and to you all, much love. Cuídense. Órale.